Good evening, everyone. This is Rabbi Karen, and I'm so glad you can join us for our Tuesday Ma'ariv service. We are on Facebook, we are on Zoom, we are on simshalom.com, and we are on YouTube. So I am so happy you could join us. You could type and say hello. And right now we're going to begin our service. We are here live on Zoom with Joanne, Ziona, Rudolph, and Sue, and for you all. So welcome everyone to our Tuesday Ma'ariv service. And Marvin is coming on. All right, let me just make sure all the technology is working and everyone can share my screen. Hine ma tovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is now pleasant when we dwell together in unity. And now our call to praise. Baruch et Adonai hamavorach. Baruch Adonai Ambarach Leolam Voed. Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due now and forever. Ziona, only do that if you can, okay? Okay, and now, okay, here we go. Ha'ma'ariv Aravim. As we look at the twilight, which is not right now, but if we look at the sky when the sun is going up, when the sun is coming down. We think of Adonai's blessings in separating light from dark and dark from light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bivaro ma'ariv aravim, bechokma potach she'arim, uvitvuna meshane tim umachaliv et hazmanim, umsader kolchavim b'mishmorotayim barakia kirtzono. With wisdom you open gateways, with understanding you alter times, vary the seasons, and assign the stars to their watches in the sky. Borei yom v'layla, golei or mipnei choshek v'choshek mipnei or, umavir yom umevi layla, umavdil ben yom uben layla, Adonai tzavot shemo, el chai v'kayam tamid yamloch aleinu li'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim. O living and ever-enduring God, reign over us forever and ever. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who brings on twilight. And we're now joined by Marvin and Rabbi Elias. And Kim is coming into the scene. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. And now the prayer that states who we are, our creed, a prayer that doesn't ask, but a prayer that gives the answer. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kivod Malhuto Leolam Va'ed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom forever and ever. V'ahavta, and you shall love. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And all these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart. And you shall teach them diligently to your children. And you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you rise up, and when you lie down. And you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates, and that you may remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy, holy unto your God. I just realized I need to shut the phone. Okay, and it's all shut off. Okay, let's say hello to everybody. See no one's on Restream yet, but we're with Ziona, Joanna, Rudolph, Sue, Marvin, Kim, and Rabbi Elias. So welcome everybody and all those who are in on Facebook World and on YouTube. We are there. So again, I welcome you for joining us, and I hope everybody is doing okay in this crazy weather that we're having. And yes, we are having crazy weather. And speaking of miracles, as the women went through the parting of the Red Sea, they sang this song, Mi chamocha ba'alim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot, osef eleh. Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praised are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Gaal Yisrael. Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, v'achamidenu malkeinu l'chaim, ufrosh aleinu sukat shalomecha. Adonai, bless us as we are in these troubled times. Bless the hostages. May they come home in peace. Bless their families, and bless the families of those who are waiting for those who did not live to see this day. Guard our going and our coming in life in peace now and for all eternity. Spread us over your shelter of peace. Baruch atah Adonai haporesh sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who spread your shelter of peace over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, v'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malhutei, b'chaye chon uvyo omechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael, Bagala, Bagala, Uvizman Kariv, Bimaru Amen, Yeshme Rabba Mevorach, Lialam Lial Meal Maya Yitbarach, Yitbarach, Vishtabach, Vipar, Viroman, Vinase, Vitadar, Vitale, Vitalal, Shmed Kudusha, Brihu, Leila Mikol Bechata Vashirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata damiram bi'alma v'yimaru amen. And now we are reminding Adonai the promises that were made to our ancestors. Well, we're all mishpacha. Please remember to keep the promises for us. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol v'Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Chazdei Avot v'Imaot, U'Mevi Gula Livnei V'Nehem, L'man Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Li'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol Atarav Lahoshia, Mechakeh Hayim Bechesed, Mechayeh HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Berofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umkayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Micha Mocha Bal Givurot, Umido Melach, Melech Memid, Umkayem, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'nemanata Laha Hayot HaKol, Baruch atah Adonai mechaye hakol. Gibor means strength. Adonai is the only strength that we need, because Adonai gives strength and life to the living. Okay, folks, let's see if anybody got on Restream. Nobody did yet. Tonight's Parsha is Parsha Terumah. In the last Torah portion, Mishpatim, we learned of a portion of the laws given to the children of Israel. They were taught what was right and what was wrong. They were given the knowledge of what they were accountable for and of the consequences when doing wrong. This week, we learned of the instructions for building the Mishkan, the tabernacle, a sanctuary that they shall make me, and I will dwell in their midst, from Exodus. Materials listed for this construction would be an ark of acacia wood. Specific measurements were included. Gold rings, cover of gold, cherubim of gold, with particulars of how they look, where they face, and how their wings are spread. Molding of gold, table with bowls, ladles, jars, and jugs of gold. Menorahs were fashioned with decor of particular craft and design, cups shaped like almond blossoms. Further details about particular colors of cloths of color, and exact measurements of where they would be given. They were told how to construct the table, the Holy of Holies, and tabernacle, and the altar to the last detail. And twice we are told that they were shown how this would be created. Note and see and make according to their pattern, which you are shown on the mountain. So you have to note and see and make it according to the pattern. And again we were told, and you were shown on the mountain, so shall they be made. This week's Torah portion tells us about ourselves and 2 lessons we can glean from this. Reading this Parsha, I was intrigued by the complete and absolute instructions and description given. And then I thought of when my husband buys an item that comes in a box and needs to put it together. Imagine if it came with instructions in the language you can read, or with instructions for 20 bolts and nuts, and the box came with 20 bolts and nuts. Or when I give my husband a shopping list, this just happened the other day again, including the photos of what I want, and maybe the labels of the exact item. And I consider myself lucky if the items I want make it home. God wanted to give the children of Israel such specific and exact directions, and were shown what they wanted, the biblical version of the photo, that it is mentioned twice. And you were shown on the mountain. Could we? Would we? Follow and listen? Do we hear what Adonai wants? Do we hear what each other wants? Do we hear without listening? Moses is told in Exodus 2, verse 5, "Speak to the children of Israel. Have them take from me an offering from every person whose heart inspires him to generosity. You shall take my offering, and this offering that you take from them, gold, silver, and copper. These offerings will be used to fashion the tabernacle." Rashi said, they were given voluntarily. Each person gave what his heart inspired him to. If we, the 21st century children of Israel, were asked to give voluntarily, what would be in our hearts to give? For a child, I imagine a tabernacle of Legos. For the teens, they would create a tabernacle made out of iPhones, video games, clothing with ripped jeans, and their desire for communication by typing, asking Siri, or perhaps IA. What would we, the adults, offer? What would we give from the heart? Or would we give from the heart? Do we donate by giving of ourselves? Or is it a quick monetary fix? When my son's friend got home, he had a quarter I'm sorry, when my son came home, he had a quarter in his pocket. I'm getting this wrong. When my son's friend came home, he had a quarter in his pocket. She said, "Where did you get the quarter?" She said, "Jonathan gave it to me." So I said to John, "Why did you give him a quarter?" "Andrew was crying and I wanted him to feel better. All I had in my pocket was a quarter, so I gave it to him." A child will give the heart, even if it is monetary. It comes from within. We need to examine our own hearts to see how we can aspire to generosity as the children of Israel did on that mountain. Okay, let me just see. Okay, somebody's husband's a pretty good shopper. Not mine. I give him the ad, I give him the photo. I should put him on video and tell him, show me the item you're going to get. Then maybe we'll get it right. Okay. All right, so now let's take a few minutes to listen to the prayers in our hearts and in our minds. Oh, say shalom bimrumav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, v'imru, imru, amen. May the one who causes peace to reign in the high heavens, let peace descend on us and all Israel, and let us say amen. And now, as we get ready for our prayer for healing, as you're going to type in the names of those who need our healing thoughts and prayers, I'm going to begin with Shoel ben Rivka, Yehudit bat Bela, Boomer Luna and Sammy, Rav Yehoshua ben Meir, Kenny, Basha Tova bat Eva Rivka, Ronnie, Carrie, daughter of Bonnie, Seal's daughter, Chanazisa bat Sally, Gladys's daughter, Michelle, Nachum ben Gerla, Maxine, Paul, Shalom ben Tova, Bobby, David, Lance, Melissa and her mother, Seal, Gail Hughes, Gloria, Rita, Liba bat Lina, and Hannah bat Leola. Okay, people are typing in names. Okay, a special prayer for the family of Sue's cousins, Anna, Thomas, Francis, who passed away early Sunday morning. All Sim Shalomers who are ill, Ellen Friedman, Joanne, Professor Gruber, Ellen D., and all cancer patients, and all in Israel who need peace and healing, and Rudolph's cousin Sylvia. Any other names? Travis, Nell, and Bob. Okay. The Ron Hirsch family, the whole family, Jim Garlitz, Jerome LaFrancois, Arezu Bihar, Mike and Mark Bear, Sherry Kulig, Michael Gray, Mark and Mike Barron, Jane Burr, all Sim Shalomers families and pets who need healing, Rabbi Elias, Rabbi Deborah's mother, Ziona, Ellen Friedman, Sarah's son, Xavier, Amy, Rudolph's cousin, Sylvia, Chava bat Elsa, Rabbi Elias, and all mourning, the family and friends of the missing, those displaced by recent national disasters, Eretz Yisrael and Ukraine, all Sim Shalomers in need of healing, and all in Israel, and the family of the three who were returned in coffins, the four that were returned in coffins, and the prayers for those who we hope will be returned soon. And also for children of Israel, all of us who are suffering along with Eretz Yisrael. Okay, going to go back to our Mishebeirach Avotenu Mehol Habraha Limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishebeirach imotenu mehol haraha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. I also want to add all those who have these upper respiratories that's going around, the flu that's going around, COVID that's going around, RSV that's going around. Everybody feel better and heal quickly. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu kikoye haratzot, v'lo samanu kimishpachot adama, shelo sam helkenu kahem, v'goralenu kechol hamanam, v'nachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlochim, hakadosh baruch hu. V'ne'eman v'ayadonai l'melech al kol ha'oretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shmo echad. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died in this season and years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of Adonai's kingdom. And at this time, we're going to think of Granny Franny. Yitkadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, v'yamadei v'achirutei v'yamlich mahutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, b'agalav zman kari v'yimru, amen. Yehesh mei rabbah mevorach li'olam al mei al-maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yiroman v'yinaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal shemei d'kudusha b'rechu. Le'elam min chol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, damiram b'yalma v'yimru, amen. Yehesh lama rabba min shamaya, v'chayim olenu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mrumav, huya aseh shalom, olenu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru, amen. And may all those who are in mourning be comforted by the one who comforts all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining. Be happy, be well. Ziona, extra prayers for you, honey, and your husband. And just everybody, unmute, say hello. Welcome. And stay warm, stay healthy.
Yep. You too. Thank you so much.
Toda. Erev Tov.
Toda Rabba.
תודה רבה.
So,
Good night, everyone.
Erev Tov.